You know it's not the criticism that you're afraid of, right? It's the amount of love that you're going to receive. You're not afraid of what people are going to say about you, like in a negative way. It's just that you aren't used to receiving the amount of love that's about to come your way. And that's why you're not putting yourself out there. I'm getting very much like Scorpio moon energy off of this, a water moon, you know, Pisces, Cancer, maybe Scorpio in the 4th house, just like difficult upbringing energy. And that's what you're used to. Like I've talked about this before, about you being stuck in the comfort zone, where comfort zone doesn't mean like you actually feel good. It's just what you're used to. Comfort zone is what you're used to. And you're used to people ripping you apart. You're not used to feeling loved. Like I'm getting very much like with this Scorpio moon energy, like not a nice childhood, not nice people around you. You're used to feeling outcasted in like a very almost like violent way. And you aren't used to receiving love. You're used to like doing things properly and just doing enough to feel accepted. Not loved, accepted. It's just like you can get by another day if you do things properly. So for you, success naturally entails people loving you just for being you. So this kind of scares you to put yourself out there, because when you put yourself out there, people are just gonna like you for you. And when this happens, it'll send you into like a panic mode or an overthinking, because you're not sure, you can't seem to pinpoint what it is you did that got people to just like what you do, to like you for you. So that's the part that you're scared of, is the like, I'm seeing someone who wore many masks. I'm seeing like one of those like masquerade balls, but you have like a bunch that you can put on at a different time. It's almost like you go into the bathroom and then you have a different mask on and you're a different person. That you know how to switch up in certain conversations. I'm getting like almost like customer service. You've worked in retail. 10 of trees, that's the 10 of pentacles. That's like you have all of this success and all this happiness that you are actively, or not even actively, I want to say, like subconsciously pushing away, because you're used to doing what you need to do to get by, to keep the peace as a means of survival. And 10 of lotuses. So this is ultimate happiness and fulfillment in really big ways. This is both materially and spiritually. This is like emotional, and it's like everything in your world is taken care of. This is what you're running from. That someone can just like you for you, that someone can just want to be in your energy because it's your energy. There's no mask that you need to put on. There's nothing that you need to do. You just need to show up. And that's the part that's scaring you the most, that it really is that simple, that all you have to do is present yourself. That it's not really the criticism that you're worried about, because you've been criticized your entire life. The people that were supposed to care for you the most, love you the most, like be there for you, are the ones that would stick all the knives in your back. I'm getting like 10 of swords energy from this, that you're used to carrying all the knives in your back. In fact, like you may feel that you present yourself as like a porcupine, like it's hard for people to get close to you, but you didn't put the quills there, it's somebody else put them there. And it's when you open yourself up, like, you know, they're soft on the inside, like you have so much beauty and abundance to offer this world, and people see that. And that's what scares you the most, is that you didn't have to put a mask on. You don't have to do anything. You can just exist and be loved just by being yourself. So this is actually your challenge right now, is to just put yourself out there and to just create and just be yourself, just exist in this world. Allow yourself to exist, because a lot of you with this, I'm getting like that troubled childhood energy. You weren't allowed to just exist. You weren't able to just exist. Being you was very dangerous, and it was very threatening to your survival, to your existence. That a lot of you could be dealing with these like survival themes in your life, that it's like a repeating pattern that you have. That's like the the last step to getting to this is realizing that you're safe to exist and that you're safe to be you. This is your sign that it's here. This energy is present for you. You just have to allow it in, and that's just you existing, and just see what comes from that. And that you don't have to do anything. Like, people are just gonna like you because you're you. You don't have to put on a mask. You don't have to do anything. People are just gonna like being in your energy because it's your energy. And this is also your sign that you can very much handle it. The fact that these two popped out, like while I'm speaking all of this, is a sign, and that it's going to be better than you thought if you just allow yourself to have it. So what you're really being called to do right now is to embody this energy in your own life right now. So it's, how do you just love yourself as is? If things don't look the way you want them to look, why is that? A lot of you, again, like, your worth was placed on what you brought to the table, what you could offer other people. Were you bringing in money for your family? That kind of stuff. Like, were you pulling your own weight? Like, a lot of you could have been shamed for mistakes that authority figures in your life made. Some of you had to raise your parents, that kind of thing. So it was a lot of, like, burden on you, and you had to figure out how to be all these different things, all these different people, to survive, get by, and fit in just enough to, like, keep things moving, to keep things spinning, and, like, make the whole thing happen. And this is just saying, like, you don't have to do that anymore. This is just your natural energy. So just soak it in and do things that align with you. Like, take that time to honor where you are, and like, respect where you are, especially if it doesn't look good, because that's part of the lesson that's being learned right now, is that you don't have to look good. You don't have to have it all figured out right now. You don't have to be perfect for you to be worthy of all of this. That all of this is just the essence of who you are. So just embrace it. If this resonates with you, let me know. If you would like a personal reading that's either more in depth on this topic or something different, you can head to the link at the top of my page. It's in my Etsy shop.